All right, finally, the day has come. I got my ECU back from More Mafia, and I will show you. So, paper, pretty much everything on here. He gives you, what was done, how to go about it. Making sure everything is to your liking, I guess. Although it's already sent back to you, so you're not really changing it. The megaphone exhaust, stupid loud, but so I don't get to talking too much, just go ahead and fire it up. Same thing as always, didn't really change. The fuel pump is way louder, so. But that's it at idle. Hopefully the phone picks it up pretty well. And I'm not sure. Well, I don't. Y'all just have to, YouTube another video of a stock hayabusa, but it wasn't like this. Obviously, it's so much quieter with the factory exhaust. But I like it. All the old bikes that y'all seen on the channel, they were loud, but not like this. This is another level of loud. So, but I like it. The highway cruising pretty decent. Not it doesn't overpower the wind noise, and the wind noise doesn't overpower the exhaust. But it's pretty nice. So back here a little bit, it's not terribly loud, but the neighbors will definitely no more starting up at midnight, pretty much. So let's warm up a little bit more. Actually, not quite all the way, but. But just so the neighbors don't try to evict me, even though I own the house, but whatever. We'll talk about the tune. If you're looking at getting a tune, I'm not sponsored. They've been fantastic because they save me a little bit of money, but I'm not. From More Mafia, I know, he's a YouTuber guy, so you're not really sure. I'm sure your town's got, their local tuner or whatever. But I'll tell you what, from riding this with the factory exhaust, factory everything, and then riding it again with the tune and the new exhaust, night and day difference. Of course, do a power wheel in first gear, after, I don't know, I'd say 6,000 to 7,000 RPM start coming up. Shift in second, put back down, and go. No problem. No problem there. I always had power. Of course, it has, 100 and pretty much 6 foot-pounds of torque from factory. But after the tune, I kid you not, it will pick the front up at 4,000 RPM, carry it to probably 70, 80 mile an hour after you shift to second, shift to third. You set it down when you want to set it down. The bike doesn't, it doesn't sit itself down. It goes. It goes all the way and keeps going. I mean, they tune the throttle blades, the secondary throttle blades to where they're opening as the throttle cable driven throttle blades open. So they're open 24/7 all the time while you're going. Crazy difference in power. Obviously, I never had anything this fast anyways. I mean, my ZX11 was fast. That ZX10 conversion on the ZX9, which lost a bunch of weight, but the motor was still a stock ZX9 pretty much, other than the exhaust. That was fast, but the ZX11 weighed as much as this, less power, and the ZX9 weighed a little bit the same, but the same weight also with less power. So with this weighing, I'm gonna say probably a 550 now after the exhaust, and also I have a Bosch lithium battery. So this is my old Duracell battery that was taken out. That weighed 8 pounds 9 ounces. This Bosch weighs 1 pound 13 ounces. So that's another 6 pounds lost. So total about 40 pounds. This is actually the sheet. I don't know if I showed you all the sheet, but stock exhaust, pretty much slip-ons 15 a piece. Everything. So I'm gonna do bar ends also. Those almost died. The stand's trying to kill me. The bar ends weigh in a pound and 13 ounces. Those are steel. Those are not aluminum. So I want to get some aluminum ones. Maybe to lose another pound or so. And that's pretty much it. I know you can get a lightweight triple clamp. You can do the R1 rims. I'm not going to try to roll race and win money or break any records, whatever. I don't have that kind of money to do all that kind of stuff. It would be cool, but that's just not me. Maybe upgrade brake calipers and stuff like that, but I'm not going to take one off for lightweight. I do want to get rid of this whole situation, make it look a little better. I think, and I'm not going to cut it because having the old bikes and seeing the fenders cut, and then 20, 30 years down the road, they're like, we can't find one because everybody chopped theirs, so I'm not going to chop it. But, man, it would look way better if this was just cut and just, had, well, that's where the plate's at. So you can't do that. But if it wasn't so freaking long, even if you just chop this off right there at the plate, but I'm not doing that because it just 4 bolts, the whole thing comes off. So we're going to leave it like it is. But the tune and the power gain just from the exhaust and the tune is crazy. If you have a stock Hayabusa, which few and far between because, whatever. But if you do have one, you're looking for, an extra, I don't know, I haven't dynoed. I do have a buddy that once I do go over there, he's located, I don't know, Cattle Mills area. Actually, I don't know if it's Cattle Mills or not. Performance Bikes is a shop over by Quinlan, Texas. It's over there. But he has a dyno in there. He said I can bring it over once everything is ironed out, which it is. He's trying to talk me into the shorter stacks for the intake. Picks up horsepower up top, but loses it kind of down low. Although, if this was lost, even 6 foot-pounds of torque, whatever, but gains 2 or 3 horsepower up top. You can look at it that way, but I think I'm going to stick with those for a little while and just ride it as is. But it was crazy, just and also the weight difference. You lose 40 pounds, you can feel it. Even though the weight was down low with the exhaust, although the weight really wasn't down low because it would come out all the way to here pretty much. But it was wild, everything with it. So if you want to get it done, I would definitely, give him a shot. He's got all the dyno videos you ever want to see on his YouTube channel. Plenty of Gen 2 Hayabusas, plenty of, everything every single one of them gains power. So I guess if you have a local tuner that is pretty decent also, if you're local to whoever, and they make upwards of 180 to 190, sure. Why not? But if you're not, want to send it off, pretty decent little tune. And this megaphone, I'll probably keep it for a little while. It is stupid loud, but I have to get used to it for sure. If anything, I'll still go to the Brox, but maybe like the CT to where it's a little bit bigger, a little quieter. Or maybe just a new one, because I know the guy who bought this from, this was used, so he ran nitrous. I'm sure the nitrous backfires and stuff probably blew some of the packing out. I'm sure it'd get a little quieter if I bought a brand new one and just, slipped it on, because I had the headers. Of course, you don't really need to get new ones of those. But I'm going to get off here. Too much talking. I will start it up with the garage door closed, although it's probably kind of stupid, but we're going to do it anyways just for y'all. And that's it. So I don't die of carbon monoxide poisoning. And I'm sure the neighbors probably still hear it. So regardless if the door's closed or not. And also the tune, there's 2 ways of the tune before I get out of here. You can ask for the ultimate pops and crackles tune, which, if you're 17 years old and want to, downshift 3 gears and just blow flames for, all of 30 seconds, you can do that. But it's loud. This one, actually, with this, there's no pops. I think it pops once or twice on diesel, but nowhere near like all my old bikes did. I guess, you're carbureted, so you're always pulling a little bit of fuel in there, so it's making it pop pretty much. But he's got this thing so smooth on deceleration, it's kind of crazy. Just for a flash, just a mail in, you mail your ECU in, they send it back, and it's all done. So I'm gonna get off here so it doesn't get too long. I appreciate everybody watching, but that is the sound after the tune and full Brox megaphone exhaust.